Hey, how's it going? My name is Adrian. Welcome to the Freedom Journey. This is a channel that I made to share my investments, my wins, and my losses, and everything in between so that we could all learn together. So, in this video, I'm going to show you the results after investing $5,000 into Time Wonderland for 1 month. So, let's go ahead and hop into the numbers and let's see the results. So, if I pull up my notepad over here on the left-hand side, you can see 3 different dates. And those are the 3 different dates in which I made deposits into Time Wonderland. So let's see how much I deposited each day, and let's see how much time, which is the token for Time Wonderland, that I received. So on 10/29, if you go over here and look out on the left hand side, you'll see that I deposited $1,000, which in return got me 0.158 time, which means that I purchased at $6,326, which was a really good purchase if you look at the price in comparison to where it's at now, because right now the price is generally bouncing around $7,000 to $9,000, and it really hasn't gone under that. And anytime it goes under $7,000, it just gets purchased right up. Everybody buys it right up, and boom, the price just spikes right back up. So with that being deposited, that means every rebase that I was getting at the current APY at that time was 0.0012 time every 3 hours. So that means I was getting this times 3 every single day, because I'm sorry, not every 3 hours, every 8 hours. So then we go over here and we look at the next purchase that I made, or the next investment that I made. That was on 11/8, so that was like about 9-10 days later. You can see that the starting total was at 0.190. And I hadn't purchased anything since the time before, right? So if we go over here and look at 10/29, you can see that I had purchased 0.158. You can see by 11/8, I already had 0.190. So you can see that the rebases were really starting to stack up, right? I already had way more time tokens. So on that day, I invested another $3,000. So what that converted to was 0.3283 time. And on that day, I bought in at $9,137, which if you look at the time, if we go over to coin market cap, the first time I bought in at was like down here somewhere. And then the second time that I was just telling you about, I bought in down here. So it was like right after the peak, but I bought in right here. So it was a pretty high price that I bought in at that time. But that got me 0.3283 time, which meant after the initial amount staked, right, I bought this much, but by this day, I had this much time. So with the new additional time, which was 0.383 time, that meant the new total amount staked I had was 0.521528 time. And the rebases were this, right? And then 2 days later, on 11/8, I purchased, well, this was the rebase amount, so you can see how much it grew within 2 days, right? So we're at 0.521528, and you can see 2 days later, we're at 0.537546. We're almost at 0.54, while we were at early 0.52s, right? 2 days before. So you can see the APY really starts to stack up. But when it really starts to stack up is when it all starts compounding on top of each other, right? When you've been invested for 3 weeks or a month, that's when it really starts to stack up, because now you've almost doubled the amount of money that you have, or the amount of tokens that you have. So you're gaining much, much, much more interest. So if we look at the last investment that we made on 11/10, we made an investment of $1,000, which got us 0.1177 time. And on that day, we purchased a little bit cheaper than the second time. We purchased at 84.96, and that was on 11/10. And that was still over here though. So, you know, we're going down, but that was still kind of at a little bit of a higher price, which it's at, from what it's at right now. But if you look, all time, this is heading on a nice uptrend, right? Everything is just going down here. If you were to draw a line from this bottom part all the way up here, you would see that it's heading on a nice uptrend. So that's very, very nice to see, and that's something that you don't see in a lot of DAOs. I've invested in a lot of DAOs, and a lot of them are very choppy, right? They'll go up and they'll come right back down, and they'll go back up and they'll come back down. And it's not something as nice and as consistent as this. And honestly, that's the reason why they don't have the returns as consistently as Time Wonderland. So those are the investments that we made, and those are the days in which we made the investments. And if you go over here and you look at the amount stake that we had at the very end of 11:10, which was the last time that we invested in, we had 0.655246. And if you go over to Time Wonderland right now, we wrapped our memo. So if we were to unwrap it and we were to look right here, memo is the same thing as time token. You invest your time token, and then Wonderland gives you memo, which is pretty much a receipt. So this right here tells us how much time we have, and this is the amount of time that we have. So if we punch this into coin market cap, you can see that we're up about $2,500, even though we bought at these very high points. And that's one of the things that's made this project, for me at least, stick out amongst the other projects, because some of these other projects that I've been in, some of them have honestly gone down in price, and even with a super high APYs, I've still lost money in comparison to Wonderland, to where the price is just kind of just dribbling like around the same area. If we go down like into the month mark, right, we're just dribbling right here. We're going down, we're going up, we're going down, we're going up, we're going back down. We're probably going to go up over here, and we'll be over here, and we're just going to keep dribbling in that area. But we're acquiring those high APYs while things are moving forward, right? And there's so many things going the right way when it comes down to Wonderland. When it comes down to, the price movement is awesome, right? Everything is heading in the right trajectory. So that means a lot of people are investing, a lot of people are bonding, which is putting more money in the treasury, right? If we go over to the treasury, you can see that that number is growing, and the backing per time is also growing. You can see this number continuously growing down here, the backing per time. So this is the lowest that it could go to, and if it ever goes to this point, if it ever goes down low to this point, the treasury will begin to buy time tokens, and they'll begin to burn them so that it stays at this price or above this price. But there's so many things going on, right? The price appreciation, the APY is staying high, as well as there's been some videos that I've seen of people making where they tracked down the wallets for the treasury, and they could see that they're also investing the money that they're holding in the treasury. So there's so many positive things going for Time Wonderland, apart from the founder or the person who started this obviously being somebody who's known, as well as a person who has started various successful DeFi projects. Over the past, he's got like 3 or 4 DeFi projects that are very known and have been successful. So things are looking very good for Time. I'm very excited for Time. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. And if you want me to make more of these videos, more updates on how things are going with Time, as well as more updates on other DAOs that I've invested in. I've invested in other DAOs such as Olympus DAO. I've invested in KLIMA DAO. I even invested in the notorious Snowbank DAO. A lot of people said they rug pulled, but I don't know. Do you want me to make more videos? Let me know. Shoot me a like. Let me know if you want me to make more videos like this. Subscribe and push the notification bell so that you get these videos right away when they come out, and that you're aware, because some of the videos that I'm going to be putting out are time sensitive. Now, none of this is financial advice. All of this is my opinion, and that's it, right? I'm just here investing just like you are, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I'm not any of that. So do your own research. Look into these projects, but I'm going to let you know what I find is interesting, and we can go from there, right? So thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and push the notification bell so that you get the following videos, and let me know in the comments what other projects that you find are interesting that you think that I should look into, and I will make sure to look out for those. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.